Hello, good people, and welcome. Hope you all are doing great. This is Chris from Chrisog. And as usual, try as much as possible to support us on this channel. We give thumbs up to those that have subscribed. And to those of you who are yet to subscribe, go ahead and click the subscribe button and open the notification bell icon on the side. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter at Chrisog Media Network. Today, we're going to go very quickly into the news headlines that we've got today. Right, following the last year, early October last year, the sars protests, there's an ongoing preparation to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of the sars. And the Lagos State Police has actually warned, they've come out to warn the residents in the state against staging any protests to commemorate the 1 year of the sars protests. And as a matter of fact, they've gone into a serious warning, and that anybody found staging a specific protest in regard to that will be brought to justice, so to say. So in a statement that was released by the spokesperson, CSP Adekunle J. Shebutu, the State Police Command says credibly intelligent at its disposal indicate that some youths, individual or group were planning to embark on a protest to commemorate 1 year anniversary of the sars. Right, the question is this, guys. Are people now being prohibited from exercising their fundamental human rights? That's the question. So has this now come to the extent where people can no longer showcase their grievances, can no longer tell the government that this is what we want, this is what we don't want? I don't see anything wrong in actually staging to show commemoration for the people that have actually lost their lives during the course of the sars last year. And then the police have actually given a very serious warning with regard to this, that anybody found or any group of people found clogging together, in an attempt to commemorate such will be dealt with. So more or less to me, that's like an infringement on fundamental human rights. I don't know what your take is on that. Do you think they should go ahead and stake the protest to mark or to commemorate the end of the year, to commemorate the 1 year anniversary of the sars, at least to give respect to those that lost their life in the process last year? What do you think about this? Do you think they should go ahead or they should not go ahead? Now we are looking at that. We're going to see exactly what's going to happen with regard to the preparation that has been on ground to mark the 1 year anniversary. Now, the indigenous people of Biafra had banned rearing and consumption of Fulani cow. So the Fulani cow is actually henceforth being banned on Igbo land, or do I say Biafra land. Now, this is going to take effect from the 8th of April 2022. So that's next year, 2022. With effect from next year, 2022, on the 8th of April, there will not be consumption of what they tag as Fulani cows on Igbo land. So they are going to only kind of limit themselves to the local breed of cow, so which is actually called Igbo. Only, listen to this. From the 8th of April 2022, Fulani cows shall not be allowed into Biafra land for any reasons, not for burials, title taking, or wedding, etc. So any Biafra on the Biafra land, Fulani cow is going to be prohibited with effect from the 8th of April 2022. We don't know if this is going to be across board, that is, if it's going to be throughout the eastern part of the country or not. I don't know how they intend to do this. How fast can they breed their own Igbo cattle to go around the entire eastern part of the country within the short space of the time they've given, the time frame, which is going to be between now and the April the 8th of 2022. Right, so they went for that to say, the local cow shall be consumed and used for all ceremonies in Biafra land. And they claim that the decision was taken into constant attack on Igbos by the suspected Fulani herdsmen, resulting in killing and raping of southeastern women and other forms of assault. So this is coming with regard to the incessant killings of the Igbo people. So as a result of that, they are trying to fight back by saying, you know what, we're going to ban the Fulani cattle on our land with effect from April the 8th, 2022. But the question is, is this going to be general? Is every Igbo persons will be in support of this? Will they be allowed? With all the states, will all the states in the eastern part of the country allow this? That's the question that we don't know. What is your comment? What is your take on that particular? Will it be possible or will it not be possible? Whatever it is, leave it in the comment box for us so that others can learn from it. Right, we move very quickly to this one. There has been a serious issue with regard to the Kwara state government, which has suspended the head teacher of Mus Baudin Islamia Arabic School in Gambo, if the local government area of the state, over brutal manner. Some students were punished in the school. We all have probably seen the viral video and the pictures of how the students were dealt with. They were really flogged by a long cane. This incident involved 5 students, 1 female and 4 males and 1 female. They were brutally flogged to the extent that they had to be rushed to the hospital. The reason is that they actually, according to the report, the students were punished allegedly for celebrating birthday in a party club house and taking alcohol. So because of this, the clerics gathered together. 5 of them were beating 1 person. They flogged them mercilessly that they had to definitely take them to the hospital. Otherwise, they might pass away because of the kind of bruises and the marks and the cuts on their body. Right. So because of this, the question has been thrown here and there back and forth that they were not supposed to do that because they know the ethics of the Islamic institution, that they are not supposed to actually go partying or carry out or, have a birthday party in a club to the extent that they are to consume alcohol in a very high volume, to be honest. The statement issued by the Commissioner of Education and Human Capital Development, Hajia Saidatu Modibo Kawu, said the government delegation has visited the Arabic school and took the affected student to the public hospital. So they definitely will have to, they landed in the hospital because according to what you can see in the picture, they were brutally beaten. They were beaten and beaten and beaten and beaten so seriously. We don't know if this is acceptable, but to me, I think it's a little bit too far, for them to have dealt with these students in that particular manner. All right, following the trilogy of Tyson Fury with Deontay Wilder, in which Tyson Fury knocked down heavily Deontay Wilder. This is about the 3rd time that he's been knocked out by the same guy, Tyson Fury. Now, the wife of Tyson Fury have actually had a shot at Deontay Wilder, after losing for 3rd time to her husband. Listen to what she said. Speaking after a victory, Paris told Wilder to retire from the sport because the American is not a good boxer. He's not good in boxing and not tough enough. He had a go at him. He had a go at him to say, you know what, guy, you need to retire now because you've been knocked down 3 times by the same guy. We all are aware, we all are probably seeing the video of the match where Wilder was actually stopped at the 11th round in a brutal way in Las Vegas, on Saturday. That was exactly what happened. So the wife actually come out to say, you know what, you guys go retire, man. You are really, really not good at boxing and not tough enough. Do you think the wife should say a thing like that? Do you think she should go ahead and say things like that to the colleague of her husband? Or do you think she should not say a thing like that? Whatever your take is, leave it in the comment section. We'll be following some of these news headlines and I will be coming your way on a regular basis. If this is what you want, guys, updates of headlines on entertainment, sports, politics, talks on celebrities and different kinds, why don't you just go ahead and click the subscribe button? We will try as much as possible to verify news before coming your way. Click the subscribe button as well as open the notification bell icon on the side. We will always bring you updated and validated news. And until next time, when I'll be coming your way, I am Chris from Chris Org. Stay cool and stay blessed. Bye for now.